LifeLock, how can I help?
The IRS said I filed my return,
but I haven't.
1 in 4 tax-paying Americans has paid the price of identity fraud.
What do I do?
My refund, though.
I'm freaking out.
Don't worry, I can fix this.
LifeLock fixes identity theft guaranteed and gets your money back with up to $3 million in coverage.
I'm so relieved.
No problem. I'll be with you every step of the way.
1 in 4 was a fraud-paying American. Not anymore. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
This episode is brought to you by Cologuard. If you recorded songs off the radio for a mixtape, it might be time to screen for colon cancer. The Cologuard test is non-invasive, requires no special prep or time off, and you start screening right from your home. It's just 3 simple steps. Set up, sample, and ship. If you're 45 or older and at average risk, ask your doctor about the Cologuard test. Available by prescription only. Learn more or request a prescription at Cologuard.com/podcast.
This show is part of the HeadStuff podcast network.
Lovely stuff.
Yay, lovely, lovely.
I tell you what, though, folks, that's bloody nice. That is bloody lovely.
Lovely Holland. Lovely touch. Lovely Holland. Lovely touch.
Well, hello, and
you're very welcome
to another episode of The Lovely Show. How are ye, folks?
How are you getting on?
Went for a sort of a musical ending there.
You did, very nice. Yeah.
How are you, Justine? The world's on fire.
Well, it's sunnier.
It is sunnier, but there's another global crisis on. Wouldn't it be nice to just have just a couple of years without a global crisis?
I know, wouldn't it?
I'm sick of it, man.
It's just, you never know what's going to happen.
All these old men, I wish they'd just all die. Old men horny for war. Are you horny for war?
I'm not.
I'm definitely.
No,
it's the one thing I'm not
opposite.
horny for.
I'm barren for war.
You're a war frigid.
I am a war frigid.
You're at the back of the bus and people are saying, come on, Justine, get into the war. And you're like,
no. Spinning the bottle, hoping I'll go for it. No, I won't.
Do you think is this the first war that started due to peer pressure?
Yeah, I remember you saying last week, like, everyone's too embarrassed.
It's the first peer pressure war.
They're like, oh, if they're all doing it.
It's like, come on, Donny, let's bomb Iran. He's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not into it. Come on, are you gay? Are you gay?
You got to get in on it or we all think you're a loser.
Everybody's getting involved. They're coming later.
I don't know. It's mental altogether.
I'm sick of it.
I'm bloody sick of it now.
Stop the war and let me off.
And if it's not the war, look at the things people are getting annoyed about. Did you see this post about Dublin Zoo?
I heard about it.
Aye.
James Patrice was involved.
He was. They did a campaign for Mother's Day.
James Patrice shot a tiger in the face, I believe. Now, I don't get my news from normal sources. Yeah. I get my news mostly from right-wing websites. Apparently, James Patrice shot a Bengal tiger in the face with an elephant gun. And people are up in arms.
You know, if that's what would actually happen, I'd understand, obviously.
So what was the story?
For Mother's Day, they're doing a campaign in Dublin Zoo that mothers can go free. Cool. And they got James Patrice in, and he does a number of characters, and one of them is kind of a mammy type character.
He does a character of a mother.
Yes, so they had James in doing the character.
Now, James Patrice never claims to be a mother.
No, I don't think that's ever been alluded to.
No.
I've never had any confusion in my mind that he's not trying to.
I think the beard.
I
think the beard is really what really sparked my suspicions.
Yeah, of course. And so not everyone, but a hell of a lot of people are outraged that you've made a character out of mothers now. You're reducing them to a character.
Ridiculed mothers everywhere.
I think now, I don't know, but it seems like there's enough going on in the world to not be complaining about this, about just a bit of crack.
Look at, he's having a bit of a laugh.
And
he was having a laugh. Doing a mammy character.
Yeah. Right? And here's the thing. Majority of the people, I've been looking at like the posts about it in the comments, it's all men that are outraged. No mother. Every mother in the comments is like, I don't find any offence to this.
Yeah, it's a bit of crack.
It's men getting offended by it.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, I'm telling you now, if it was Mrs. Brown's Boys, if it was Brendan O'Carroll, they wouldn't have an issue.
That's interesting. Do you think those men think that Brendan O'Carroll's an actual woman?
You know what? Maybe they do. Maybe they do.
Do you think if they knew, they were like, God, she's very funny. Funny, I've never seen her anything else. other than Mrs. Brown's boys.
Oh, well, she's a busy mother. She's a family.
She has 4 or 5 children knocking around.
Yeah, completely.
In other news of things that are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
In other fucking
we'd be here for a week.
In other stupid things that people are getting annoyed about. Jessie Buckley has apparently possibly scuppered her chances of winning an Oscar award because of her anti-cat rant that she gave on a podcast.
And do you know what? Even the description of it being a rant is blowing my mind because it was very, very tame.
It was. She was on a podcast. I think she was with Mescal.
She was.
And it was a light-hearted bit of crack because it was kind of it was a bit of crack on a podcast.
Yeah.
She didn't come out. She didn't come out and say like all cats need to die.
Yeah.
She told a story where I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, she was moving in on her boyfriend. Her boyfriend had some cats.
Yeah.
And she said, look, I don't want to live in a house with a cat. Either the cat goes or I go, lad.
Yeah. And in fairness to her, she was describing the cat was shitting on her pillow. She was like, the two cats
the
were out
cat
to
was
get
clearly
her.
the aggressor.
Yes.
Marking its territory, not paying a fucking cent of rent.
Completely.
The cat was living there and was taking shits on pillows.
Yeah.
Clearly an act of aggression. And Buckley said, look, either he goes or I go.
Yeah.
Which I thought was fair enough.
Completely.
I think Jessie's, is she from a farming background?
I think so. I think
She's
her
from
father
a
is
farming community anyway. So are you.
I am.
So am I. The idea of having pets in a house is mental, I think.
Yeah.
In the countryside. I think it's a very city thing of allowing your animal in the house.
Especially cats to me,
Especially
weirdly.
cats.
I don't know why. Like, you let the dog in the back door, let him sit there, you know.
The dog can come in occasionally.
He can, yeah.
But if you're, there's a rule in our house. If you're going to sit in my kitchen licking your balls, you're out in your ear.
You're out the door.
If you can lick your own balls, then you cannot stay inside the house.
Yeah.
That's a rule in every farmhouse.
That is, yeah.
Some
people have it on their front mats. That's nice.
The cat.
No, the message.
All right. What's the message?
If you can lick your balls at the table.
Don't be. Yeah, if you can lick your balls while I'm eating my tea, get out. No, I don't know. I look forward to the day. So yeah, they reckon she may have scuppered her chance of
which
winning an
is
Oscar.
deranged to me. But you remember a lot of years ago.
Hollywood has been run by the pro cat lobby for years. Justine,
yeah,
get them out.
You know, but it's a lot of years ago. There was that Netflix documentary called "Don't Fuck with Cats." Do you remember that? I know that was completely warranted. Of this, you know, the videos that were existing online where people were harming
actually harming animals.
Horrific.
Yeah.
So there's a huge support and people who get behind cats on every level. But I'm like, look, that was warranted. But this is just someone saying, look, I don't particularly enjoy being around cats.
I don't want a flatmate that shits on my bed.
No, I don't think that's
and
too
sheds
much to
their
ask.
hair.
But again, I'm like, how in the name of fuck are people getting outraged by this?
Yeah, they've little to be at.
And I'm telling you this, what if the fella turned around and said, well, you can go? I'm telling you, like, what kind of world is that?
Well, then he can keep the cat, I suppose.
He can keep the cat.
Jessie Buckley, you can do better of a man who's going to pick a cat over you.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I fully stand by Jessie Buckley.
Oh, entirely.
She's well within her rights.
Yeah.
As someone who pays rent to kick a cat outside, let the cat stay outside.
Let him outside.
Let him outside. Little house for him outside.
It's lunacy now. Lunacy. And I hope she wins that Oscar against all the odds of the cats.
I remember when I was a little boy, I had a little cat called Figaro.
Oh.
And one night, in the middle of the night, my mother heard little crying. The cat had climbed inside the kitchen window and had little babies in her wardrobe.
Oh.
On a lovely warm jumper. But that's all right. You can come in, look at cats, if you're listening. If you want to have babies, you can come in and have the babies inside the house.
Yeah,
keep the
fair
babies
enough.
warm for a while, that's all right. But once them babies are strong, I'm afraid it's back into the garage.
Get out that garage.
Get out that garage.
There'll be a tray of milk waiting for you.
To be a tray of milk.
A tray of milk.
It's a hungry cat. But it was mad how they were like the actual, I think it was RT News, has she scuppered her chances of winning an Oscar?
What in the
They
name
gave
of
an
God?
Oscar to Roman Polanski, like a lifetime achievement. He couldn't accept it because if he entered the country, he would have been arrested.
And we're having a go at someone
So,
not just a fan of cats.
Where's the line? Where's the line, man?
It's deranged. The whole thing is deranged. But sure, there's like, even now, there's people complaining, Irish Road, Aaron.
Irish Road Aaron.
Yeah. They had some posters up for St. Patrick's Day, celebrating it, and there's people outraged because they've used a 4-leaf clover instead of a shamrock.
Oh my God. So that's the Father, the Son, Holy Ghost, and somebody else?
And who?
Who's the other lad?
St. Patrick?
St. Patrick.
Maybe.
Could be Satan.
Could be Satan. That's
Oh,
what people are
Lord.
speculating.
What does the 4-leaf clover represent? Luck.
Good luck, yeah.
Luck of the Irish.
Yeah, so people have been outraged about that. They've been calling into Liveline, and Aaron released a statement saying, no, we meant to do that. We want to celebrate the luck and the charm. So who knows if they did actually mean to do it, or if it was just an error.
There's
but-
also, we spoke about this before, and I believe it was for another Aaron Rudd Aaron ad. About a year ago, we were talking about, when ads purposely do something that will annoy people to rage bait them into talking about it. And I believe it was Aaron Rudd Aaron.
It was. Was it the spelling on something, or was it teenagers, Gen Z? You had seen it.
I think it was a spelling thing.
Yeah.
So maybe Aaron Rudd Aaron.
They're onto something.
They're
here.
onto something. Put out an ad that just pisses people off so much that they have to jump on their phones and complain.
They're onto something, because I was walking down Henry Street there yesterday and I saw this poster, and I looked up, and the poster was on every pole. It's just a white sheet someone's printed out at it, and it says, Connor, I know you cheated. Take your ring back. And they have a QR code on the page.
Yeah.
So I was like, what the fuck is this? And a part of me was like, I think it's clearly an ad campaign. But I was afraid, because I wanted to find out, but I was also like, this QR code could take me anywhere. And I am...
It could put a virus in your phone.
It could put a virus on my phone. But I clicked into the link. It takes you to a jewellery website. So it's clearly their advertising campaign. But I'm like, it's clever, because
Sneaky.
you know people are going to get into it.
It is sneaky, though.
It is fucking sneaky. I wanted it to be some girl who was completely just out for revenge, putting this lad's poster all over town.
You thought it was going to be a video of her just going like, the neck of you. The neck of you. I had an interesting weekend. Me and my friend Tony and my friend Ed brought all our kids to Comic Con.
Oh, did you go Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
Very nice. I almost went.
Did you?
See Peter Claffey?
No, that's the rugby actor boy.
Yes, Knights
No,
of
I
Kingdoms.
didn't. I didn't really go in to look at the famous people.
Okay, now did you dress up? Did you dress the children up?
The kids dressed up.
Very good.
Mickey Mouse and a Ghostbuster.
Incredible.
Yeah, they're two favorite things. But we had an incident on a lift.
Okay, this is a convention centre, isn't it?
This is a convention
Yeah,
centre.
yeah.
So we were trying to leave. We were there for a couple of hours. Our kids are getting tired. We were getting tired. And we had 3 buggies with us. Like, we had some young kids with us as well. We had 3 buggies, and the lifts were just filled with people constantly, able-bodied people, I might add. And like, we were waiting for ages because the lifts are always full. And we noticed that there was a lad dressed up as Nosferatu standing in the lift, and it was the classic Nosferatu, not the one with the mustache.
Yeah.
The scary one.
Yes.
And he was sitting with his arms in the sort of vampire position, like he's asleep.
Yeah.
And then there was a woman with him as well.
Hang on, were they permanently in the fucking elevator?
They were there for like a good 15 minutes.
Jesus.
And like taking up valuable real
Yeah.
estate. And I was getting pissed off at this fucking vampire, man. And eventually we were like,
I got a lock of garlic.
eventually we were like, lads, we're just going to have to try and squeeze in because like we're never going to get out of this place. There's only 2 lifts going. So we just squeezed in, and then Ed couldn't get into his pram because Nosferatu was taking up the space. And the kids were terrified of him. Like, 'cause he had like blood, he had like big teeth and like blood rolling down his face. And Tony was like, here, Nosferatu, do you mind just like stepping out so we can use the lift? Like, there's people, we've been waiting for a long time. And he did like a
Oh my God.
like a scary face, and the kids and I just was like, all right, that's it, and like grabbed his arm, and I was like, all right, Nosferatu, you're going, man. And I was like, went into full, I just went from like naught to dad in like a second.
Bouncer.
And then the woman beside him was like, here, what are you doing? You're not allowed to touch his cloth. You're not allowed to touch his costume. What are you doing? I'm his handler. And I was like he's scaring, like we've got 2 3-year-olds here, like close to tears. Like he's scaring little kids. And like we got buggies. We can't leave. And she's like, I know you're not allowed to touch him. I was like, well, look, just get him out. So like they went out anyway. And, like, he's like a real sheepish looking vampire. And then I was like, I was like, lads, did I? Was that
too far?
I was like, did I go too far there? And Tony was like, absolutely not. He was like, you were dead right. And then like we got a level down. There was like a little boy in a wheelchair who'd been waiting for ages. And we're like, this is
ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, man. Like Comic Con.
Leave him in a bloody area. You don't need him in the lift.
Don't need him in a lift. I get what you're doing. You're like spooking teenagers.
Yeah.
But like there's people at prams and there's people in wheelchairs who need to use the lift.
Holy jeez.
So I don't know. I kind of felt like I was justified.
Yeah, and in your children's eyes, you're a hero. Those kids will never forget the moment their father tackled a vampire.
I'm basically Van Helsing. But I felt weird about it after.
Well, yeah, you would. But the whole, you're not allowed to touch him, I'm his handler. What?
What kind of vampire is
What? In the name of I'm his emotional support.
I get it. You're doing a bit, but like, there's a 3-year-old girl right beside you that you're scared.
But was it good?
I enjoyed it, yeah. Like Comic Con's great crack. Like lots of people in costume. Kids love it, like because they get to take photos with Spider-Man and stuff.
Yeah. But
we met a Spider-Man, and my daughter was like, "Can I get a photo?" And like he did like a Spider-Man pose, and I was like, thanks for your service, Spider-Man. And he was like, "Yeah, don't mention it." He was like, "I love you, lovely little English lad."
Oh my God. Because here's the thing, there's some of them that if you want to get a certain picture, you have to pay like €50.
Oh, really?
Yeah, some of the big names that come along.
Are you talking about actual actors?
Yes.
Okay.
You're talking about
I'm talking about just people.
cosplaying.
Yeah, cosplaying. Yeah.
Okay.
And they're lovely. Most nearly everyone there is like really lovely. But yeah, you didn't go.
I didn't go.
Who would you dress up now if you were?
Who would I dress? Do you know Queen Maeve from The Boys?
Oh yeah.
I always thought
The
boys. I always thought I could pull her off now because she has
similar hair.
Same hair colour, yeah. So I thought that'd be a good start.
Pasty Irish skin.
Got that. Check. But then I don't know who else I would. That'd probably be the one I'd go for though.
Yeah.
Or Marty Whelan.
Oh.
I still have my Halloween costume.
Would the comic community know who Marty Whelan is?
That's the question. He's never really appeared in any of the universes, has he?
He's not in a Marvel movie. He should be in a Marvel movie.
Should be. Yeah. Give him time.
The Streaker. We now return to the adventures of the Streaker, the man with the ability to give money to old ladies.
I like the idea that in a comic book strip, his mustache would become detached from his body and actually fight.
Yes.
I think his mustache
or if he could take it off and like throw it like a boomerang.
Yeah.
Hit 4 lads, come back, smack in his face.
Incredible. That's what needs to be created.
There you go, make it happen.
Make that comic book happen. I will buy it.
Any crack at you?
I was at a quiz at the weekend.
Ooh.
And possibly,
oh God, I wish I was single. The stuff you guys get up to.
And here's one for you now. There was only 3 rounds in the quiz. It was the shortest quiz. I was like, we've only just fucking got here.
3 rounds?
3 rounds.
How many questions? 10 questions per round?
10.
It's a bit light, isn't it?
Wasn't it?
You're barely getting your brain warmed up.
Totally. It was a bit, and like, this had taken a while to plan because, my friends all have busy lives. So we'd put this date in the calendar, been like, right, finally, we'll all get together. And sure, then, about 40 minutes in, it was all done and dusted.
Bam, thank you, Pam.
Yeah.
Ma'am.
But here's now one of the questions for you. What colour is the most common on world flags?
Ooh, I'm gonna say, white.
Spot on.
Hey, I was gonna go red, then I was gonna go blue.
They were the two because the lads at the table said red, I said white, but the answer was white.
Oh, did you get tick because when you think you have the right answer and then you get overridden?
No, I'm not like that at all because my natural zone is that I am wrong at all times. So I never have this feeling of I think that's a good way to be. I think I've proven
it probably erodes your self-confidence.
Oh well, of course, that's long gone. But like 9 times out of 10 I probably am wrong. So I'm like, I'm not going to take the risk on this. I'm not this passionate about it. And then one of the other questions was, what year was Netflix founded?
I'm going to say 1998.
Fuck, you're so close. You would have got 1 point for that because they said if you were 1 year either side of it. 1997.
7? Wow.
Because I forgot.
Because it used to be a DVD.
Exactly that.
Post service.
Yeah. I was never now involved in that. I don't even know if it was in Ireland.
I don't think it was in Ireland.
Yeah,
no.
probably not.
The idea of getting a DVD like posted to your house that you had to post back was insane.
Criminal. I look at how much we struggle to get the DVD back to Extravision on a Sunday night.
Yeah, pain in the hole.
Never mind bringing the postman
They have
into
to have
it.
a little slot, like a bank vault.
Yeah.
Because people are like, I'm not going to make it
I'm
before
not walking
10
up
o'clock
to the
tonight.
till. I'm not walking into the till to hand it to them.
Oh, that was any good other good questions?
Where was the Rubik's Cube invented?
Oh, where was the Rubik's Cube invented? I mean, I always thought it was American, but it's probably not. I'm going to say Germany.
Hungary.
Oh.
Yeah. I never would have got that, but the lads at my table did.
I remember having a small one as a child with the colours were just little stickers.
Oh, yeah.
Peel off the stickers, just
Lift
stick them
them
on.
off.
Lift them off straight away. I'm not
Grand.
bothering my brain coming up with this.
I never got into the Rubik's Cube now.
Yeah, it's boring.
It wouldn't be for me. But I do know people that do it as like they'll juggle while doing a Rubik's Cube. So I feel like that's probably something I should be able to do, but nah.
No.
Nah, I'll never be able to achieve that.
You're just a normal fruit and veg juggler.
That's me. And I'm happy with that. That's enough for me. I don't need any of this fancy stuff.
You don't need the accolades that go with a Rubik's Cube juggling profession.
No. But then we went for pizza afterwards and I got a free slice of pizza because the man said, I love your videos.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Do you know what? There's nothing better than
it was so
free food.
lovely. But I kind of felt bad because he specifically only gave the slice to me. And the rest of my friends were like, all right. I was like, lads, make some videos.
Should have made
all
some
right?
videos, guys.
That's not my fault.
I remember Leo Varadkar stole a slice of pizza off me once.
Where?
Down at the Galway Film Flat, we had a film on and we went down to the boat club and we ordered like pizza for the crew and the cast. And Leo Varadkar was knocking about and my dad was obsessed with him. I've never seen my dad.
Wow.
My dad's a big Fine Gaeler. And I took a photo of him and he wouldn't like look at the camera because he just kept talking to Leo. And I was like, Dad, look over at the camera.
God.
And it's just a photo of my dad.
That was like his Comic Con.
It's just a photo of my dad just like looking up at Leo Varadkar longingly. Yeah, and then so we're eating the pizza away and he just leans across and just goes, don't mind if I do.
You're joking.
And takes a little slice. I was like, there's a metaphor for the country there.
That's exactly what that is.
Taking his little slice.
Jesus.
While the working man.
While
the working man trying to make his
paid
film.
for it. And he paid for it.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's now. Was like, yeah, this Christmas Dad got my brother Leo Varadkar's autobiography for Christmas. My brother has zero interest in Leo Varadkar or politics and was just questioning why would you know those presents your parents get and you're like, have we met?
Do you know me?
Do you know anything?
Do you know
What's my name?
anything
Go on.
about me?
What is my name? We'd start at the basics.
I'd say if you asked every Irish father his child's birthday, I'd say 50% of them would get it wrong.
Oh, I easily would agree.
Like, it must be about 50%.
Easily. Even, there was 1 year I could convince my dad I was a different age. He was like, what age are you going to be this year? And I'm like, you're handing me free rein here to just tell you an age that I want to be. And he'd go with that.
Yeah. What age were you at the time?
I was probably about 23.
All right, so like, it wasn't like you needed somebody to buy cans for you or anything.
No.
Yeah, or go to a disco.
No, sadly.
Lovely stuff.
This show is part of HeadStuff Podcasts. Here's another show you might like.
Oh, hey there, folks. My name is Gavin McGahern.
And I'm Justine Stafford.
We got a little show called The Lovely Show, and that's a lovely little type of show.
And we are back, baby. Every Friday there'll be a new episode of The Lovely Show out so you can tune in and get it in your ear sockets.
I mean, it's light-hearted banter, basically. Let's say you're away from home. You're an immigrant in a different country and you miss Ireland. I think this would be an ideal show to just listen to our lovely Midlands dulcet tones.
Oh, beautiful. And you're back. Close your eyes. Close your eyes
and
you're
you're back.
home.
You're back in the Midlands.
Home soil.
Listening to a radio station where they should have really gotten rid of that DJ a long time ago.
And they're still doing a raffle every day for a lawnmower. New episode every Friday.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. Stop waiting around for the perfect candidate. Instead, use Indeed sponsored jobs to find the right people with the right skills fast. It's a simple way to make sure your listing is the first candidates see. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs have 4 times more applicants than non-sponsored jobs. So go build your dream team today with Indeed. Get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Your favorite local grocery stores like Kroger, Ralph's, Fred Meyer, and more are now delivering on Uber Eats. Get 40% off your order of fresh, quality ingredients. Whether you just got home to an empty fridge or suddenly got a craving to whip up something new, you can get everything you need delivered in as little as 25 minutes. Get 40% off your order with code Kroger2026. Plus, members get $0 delivery fees. Order now on Uber Eats. Orders of $30 or more save up to $25. Ends 4/30/26. See app for details.
Speaking of St. Patrick's Day, did you see the big scandal as well in Temple Bar?
No, there is nothing but scandals in this country.
So Temple Bar pub, they took down the Christmas tree finally to put up a huge statue they'd made of St. Patrick holding a pint of Guinness.
Right.
The statue was up for approximately 1 hour before they were forced to cover the Guinness pint in a plastic bag. A black plastic bag.
Did the guards think he was actually drinking?
I think... that needs to be in a plastic
There's
cup.
you can't have open alcohol. No, guard, it's not a real man. I don't care. I don't know why this guard's from Dublin. They're all cultures.
I don't know where the issue lies.
Put a plastic bag in it. Tell him put a plastic bag in that now quickly.
I suspect it could be something to do with alcohol advertising.
Yeah.
I suspect that's where the issue is.
I thought you were going to go more of a religious thing because I don't think the church would think kindly to the idea of St. Patrick's having a pint of Guinness. I don't think there's any historical evidence that St. Patrick drank Guinness at all.
No, absolutely not.
If anything, I'd say he'd be a Beamish man.
Oh, yeah.
Or a Heineken, actually.
Oh, don't say that.
I could see St. Patrick drinking Heineken.
No, I don't want to even imagine a world where that's the case. No, I'll leave him at Beamish. That's all right. I'll settle for a Murphy's even, but...
Yeah, maybe Murphy's.
No, we're not going Heineken now with St. Patrick.
So they had to cover up a little pretend pint of Guinness.
With a plastic bag, and then...
Could they not have painted to look like my waddy even?
You could have, maybe. You could have thought of something else here.
Like, you rarely see priests drinking.
But I think
when you do see one, it's very exciting.
It's very cool. It's very cool altogether.
Or, have you ever seen a priest smoke a fag?
I have.
Oh, wow.
That's very cool.
When you see a priest drinking and smoking a fag, you're like, I might go back.
I'm going to get a raspy sermon this afternoon off this fella. Tom Waits saying mass.
Raspy sermon. A reading from the second letter of St. Paul of the Corinthians.
Responsorial Sam.
So I love. What is that voice?
I don't know. It's a very guttural thing. I love when you go to mass and there's a delay. Like, you know, when there's a responsorial Sam and let's say the line is, and may God come to us all. And the front row say it, and then it hasn't reached the back yet, and they're like, so, and may God come to us all. It's like an echo thing going on.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the church is that big.
No.
It's not like...
No.
It's in the Vatican.
Yeah.
But there's a literal sound delay. If you go to see Bruce Springsteen in Croke Park.
Yeah.
Like that,
yeah,
the
that's
drums
the
are in a
same.
sync.
But anyway, after 2 more hours, the whole thing had to be taken down.
Why?
So it didn't even last the day. I have no idea. Now, I think they weren't given permission to begin with. I don't think they'd looked for proper permission to hang this big St. Patrick off the side of the building.
Right.
So they just stuck it up. And then I think the issue was that people were saying, you can't have him drinking a pint of Guinness. That's pure paddy slop.
Paddy slop.
That's a new phrase now for anything that's really twee and just taking the piss out of hamming up Irish things.
I mean, like, you could argue this podcast is a bit paddy-sloppy. It's
Paddy-sloppy.
It's paddy-sloppy.
Which sounds like a cousin of Paddy Losty, so I'm okay with that.
It's messier cousin.
The Adventures of Paddy Losty and Paddy Sloppy.
Yeah, I see him here. He's a big fella.
Oh, Jesus, he was huge.
He's a mighty big
A gust of wind now.
Gust of wind. Now, let me see. So, council confirms it banished giant pint-wielding St. Patrick and his snake from Temple Bar. Maybe the snake was the issue.
Well, they didn't have a plastic bag over the snake.
No. He was 14 foot tall, installed the other morning. What appeared to be a big old pint of Guinness. Following discussions between our planning enforcement section and the owner of the premises, he agreed to remove it by lunchtime today. The structure has been removed. So St. Patrick's banished the snakes and Dublin City Council banished St. Patrick. Does it say the reason? Speaking of the site, a member of the installation team described this removal as a pity. It was a pity now. It was a pity now. I enjoyed him now for the hour that I saw him up there. He'll be missed. He'll be missed now.
He'll be missed. He was only there.
It was a shock to me. I did not expect it to be taken down. Mark Kelly, the Monaghan artist behind the installation. It's good to see a bit of art from Monaghan. Didn't really know why it was removed. He and his team at sculpt.ie spent 5 weeks building the fucking thing. Shortly after 10:30, workers covered the pint in the saint's hand with a black plastic bin bag. An hour later, this was replaced with a green cloth. So he's getting upgrades. To give the appearance that he's now holding a bunch of shamrocks rather than a pint of the delicious alcoholic liquid. So it doesn't really say
specify
why. I suppose just permission. Just look at lads. If you want to put up a 14-foot statue, please get permission from the council. Ask first.
Jesus.
Because they will come down on you like a
But
ton
I'm
of
just
bricks.
sad I didn't get to see it in the flesh because I was sitting at home and I says...
You're only down the road.
I'm only down the road and I says, I'll tip over. But sure, I thought in my head, sure, I have all week to see it.
Yeah.
Little did I know. I wouldn't even have the morning to see it.
Where is he now?
Where is he now?
He'll
Put
be
him in the Wax Museum.
He'll be at the front of the Monaghan Parade.
Oh
St.
my
Patrick's
God.
Day. Tell me this and tell me no more. What are your predictions for St. Patrick's Day small town humorous floats?
Yes. Now, actually, there's one you might see. You might see St. Patrick with a black bin bag around one of his hands now.
Every year there is a St. Patrick's Day festival parade in every small town in Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a chance for small town messers to make a humorous float, usually depicting events from the news or the world of politics.
Yes.
So what will we see this year?
You might, if someone's clever in Monaghan, you might also see the St. Patrick now with a black bin bag over one of his hands. So that's one.
It's quite a niche story, though.
It is a very niche story.
I mean...
Jessie Buckley and a cat, maybe?
Jessie Buckley kicking a cat. You will see a young lady dressed up as Jessie Buckley absolutely booting a cat. Probably a teddy, hopefully.
Yeah. I just said with a cat. I didn't take it to kicking now. But
no, I think you need to really push the boat out when you're doing these.
Boat out. Probably some Paul Mescal and Jessie Buckley in general will do the rounds.
Don't know. Not funny enough.
It's not, yeah.
We're going to see some Trump and Iran.
Yeah.
Maybe Trump having full sex with Benjamin Netanyahu.
Mm-hmm.
At least in bed together.
Yeah, at the very least.
At the very least, as you see a barrel of oil with $100 written on it.
Yeah, I think you'll see an influencer in Dubai, kind of like dressed up as this influencer in Dubai who can't get home.
Yeah.
What other things have happened now? See, you're going back to the last year, and I'm already like, will it even go back that far?
No, it'll probably be the last couple of
months. Yeah. In terms of Irish government, has there been any scandals?
All our scandals have been quite small.
Yeah, compared to the world scale, I suppose we've been keeping it.
It's hard to compare, the streets of Tehran on fire as oily rain rains down on them. It's hard to compare that to like
St. Patrick being taken off the side of a building.
Yeah.
That was a pity. It was a pity.
Sort of planning irregulation in Temple Bar.
Oh, has there been? I suppose you'll see landlords. You'll see landlords in houses.
I would like to think that we've seen the last of Enoch Burke cosplay.
Oh, I doubt it. Oh, God. I highly doubt it.
Please don't do any Enoch Burke floats for St. Patrick's Day. It's played out.
We've done it. We've done it to death.
We're done.
Yeah.
It's all played out, baby. If you have any suggestions of what you think St. Patrick's Day floats will be this year in your local town, please send them in to thelovelysshowpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, I still think, I remember it at the time, my favourite always will remain the ATM heists.
ATM heists were great. That's one with the digger.
Yes, which had taken out so many ATMs in Louth, Meath, Cavan and Monaghan.
Mm-hmm.
and just the devastation
Midland
that was
madness.
caused. And yet still we had floats of JCB diggers carving out ATMs from the side of walls on floats.
It's an easy float to make. All you need is one of them tiny little diggers, little garden diggers.
Yeah.
Put it up on the flatbed truck, and then have lads make a fake paper mache ATM.
Yeah.
I remember a couple of years ago being in my local village, and there was I think it was due to the price of fertilizer.
Okay.
So the price of fertilizer. This is the kind of stuff you get in small towns. Price of fertilizer
amazing.
was through the roof,
Mm-hmm.
and you had lads dressed up as the IRA with semi-automatic machine guns, and they were robbing fertilizer instead of robbing money.
Aha.
And my cousin from Dublin was there with his kids. As several men in balaclavas aimed weapons at his tiny children, and he just said, "You wouldn't see that on Collins Street." I was like, "No, you really wouldn't."
You wouldn't. Traitors is going to feature. This is the first year it's going to be Paddy's Day after Traitors has aired.
How about this? You will see Traitors, the Traitors banner. However, it'll be Irish politicians.
Exactly.
I think that's what they'll go for.
That'll be done.
Yeah.
Maybe a landlord in the mix.
Yes. I don't know. You never see small town parades criticising landlords, really, because everyone in the country owns their house, and if anything, some of them are landlords. So I don't think these are essentially floats made by Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael voters.
Yes.
So it's none of that lefty shit, Justine.
What a pity. I believe in time.
I think you might see Prince Andrew in the back of the car looking like a weird zombie melted man.
Yeah.
Might see some of that.
Do you know what? You'd probably have someone as a weatherman just like throwing all his papers in the air.
What?
Like just out the pure, it's rained for so long and they don't know what's coming.
Right. A sort of a frustrated weatherman who hasn't a clue what's going on. It was a very, very rainy start to the year.
Yeah.
But I mean, how do you portray that? How do you portray that in a float, Justine?
I'm asking a lot. I know I'm asking a lot here. Do you know what? You'll have something really outdated still remain though. You'll have Patrick Keelty and Ryan Tuberty.
Do you think?
Having a boxing match or something like that will appear.
Oh God, do you know, my heart went out to Ryan Tuberty because I watched How to Get to Heaven from Belfast.
Yes.
And in it, they go on the Late Late Show.
And it's Patrick
And
Keelty.
of course, it's Patrick Keelty who's hosting it now. And I was just thinking, imagine poor Tuberty. He's trying to just sit down, trying to unwind.
Yeah.
A bit of escapism.
Yeah.
Here's a new show with Lisa McGee. I love Derry Girls.
Mm-hmm.
I'll stick it on. And to be reminded that Paddy Keelty on the limelight on a Netflix show.
Yeah.
That could have been you, Tubbs.
Could have been you.
My heart went out to the
It did now, it did.
McCree Brishta. McCree Brishta and Ryan Tuberty. Wouldn't you be raging?
Oh, I would.
Wouldn't you be absolutely
But
raging?
especially because I'm trying to think what year is the show set? Like I know it's modern, but is it?
It is.
It's like set in 2026.
It is set in 2026.
Because imagine if they set it in like 2021.
They'd have to do some deal.
They'd have to get
That'd
him
be
back.
some bit of tricking.
That would be.
You had a conversation with him quite recently.
I did.
Got on quite
Lovely
well.
chat with him. Oh, it was great. Great back chatting with him.
You're back chatting him.
Back chatting with him.
Oh, sorry. Don't be back chatting.
I won't be back chatting. But he was, and do you know what he was just in great form because I was wary, because I haven't seen him since it all happened. So I thought, oh God, will it be
He got a face tattoo.
the elephant
since.
in the room? Teardrop.
He got the
a
Mike
teardrop.
Tyson. He got the Mike Tyson face tattoo since. Like a rebellious child.
But I always, anytime I've been on the Late Late with him or that, I've always found him good crack. Like,
Well,
really
he loves
good
you
crack.
because you smell like a book. Justine, for anyone who doesn't know, Justine smelled exactly like an old book. And Tuberty loves smelling.
old books. Here's the thing, right? This is unrelated to that, but someone said to me a while back, all right, that women from the country have a certain smell.
Get away.
I took offence. I fucking took
You
offence.
took offence. You
to
took a
that.
gate.
I took the whole farm with me. You know me and my perfume and all that crack anyway. Like, I take that shit seriously.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like this generalisation that people from the country have a certain smell.
Now, is it a bad smell or is it a nice smell?
Well, that wasn't actually identified. But to me,
it
didn't sound like a compliment. Now, maybe I'm in the wrong, but if someone said to you they have a certain smell, would you take that as a compliment?
I mean, I like to give people the benefit of a doubt, Justine.
All right.
If people say that country folk have a certain smell, if it's said in a normal tone, I wouldn't jump to offence. If they're like, God, people in the country will have a certain smell, don't they?
It was that tone.
Oh, it was that tone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it really depends. If you're on a working farm.
Of course, but you get the same with a mechanic working covered in petrol or diesel all day.
Hold on, they don't fucking cover themselves in petrol or
diesel. Do you have oil and different things get onto your overall?
Unless they're launching some sort of huge protest against the mechanics. Some sort of self-immolation.
The smell of a garage. I love the smell of a garage. Because my granddad used to have one, and every time I smell it, I just get reminded of, yeah. It's really wholesome.
Fairly lackadaisical approach to putting up naked pictures of women in garages, though.
He wasn't now.
He wasn't one of them ones.
He had the Michelin Tire Man up.
The Michelin Tire Man was about as sexy as we got in our garage. Stafford's garage.
Beautiful. Look at the
full
curves
bedded
on him.
Raphaelite woman.
He's who I look up to. I think one day I'll look like you. That's the dream.
Lovely stuff.
I was in a pub at the weekend. I went to the rugby.
Uh-huh.
And I always feel a bit out of place when I go to the rugby because
they can smell the country woman off you.
They can smell the country woman off me. That's where I probably feel it most out of place. But was in a pub beforehand and
it's not even smell soilage. It smells soilage.
That's the thing that also baffles me. People in cities think that when you say silage, you mean soilage, like as in
soilage,
like sewerage.
Yeah, okay.
That's what they think silage is, and I'm like, that is not what that is at all.
Haven't even the basic concept of how to feed cattle during the winter. Does that even smell oxtail soup? Smell of bang of oxtail in here, man. I think it's you one over there. I think it's the Colchi girl.
So I tried to keep to myself, and that was all well. So I got away with it. But I was in a pub beforehand. This print was hanging up, and I don't know. It kind of, it spoke to me, and I'm not sure how I feel about it.
Oh wow! So what I'm looking at is it's a pint of Guinness, but the Guinness has arms and the legs of a very sexy woman and an arse, and she's wearing a thong, and the pint of Guinness has a tramp stamp. Mm-hmm. Are you allowed to say tramp stamp anymore?
I feel like
it feels like you're not allowed. It feels wrong. She's got a lower back tattoo of a harp. And it's essentially, it's a pint of Guinness who just wants to get rid.
Yeah.
But
thirsty.
No face. The head is essentially the top half of a pint of Guinness.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could definitely see why you would like and be repulsed by this.
I put it up on my page and someone probably go and split the G string. I was like, oh
Brilliant.
My God, that's perfect.
Excellent.
That should have been on it. That should have been called it.
Did you find out the name of the artist?
No, there's nothing. There's no information at all on it. But
let me type in sexy pint of Guinness.
There's a tiny thing in the corner. It's 2025. I think it was made. But there's that, and have you ever seen the sexy Mr. Tatoes? They're a bit scary now.
First of all, guys, don't type in sexy pint of Guinness into Google Image. There is one here, Justine, that might shock you a little bit. This is a topless woman wearing lingerie in front of leaning up against a big giant bottle of stout.
Oh.
Highly erotic Guinness art. I think there's there's a pint glass in the shape of a woman's body.
Oh, God,
so
I
you
don't
could
like that.
Drink Guinness out of a woman's shape.
But the sexualization of it is mental because the sexualization of Mr. Tato, it's something you can't unsee.
Yeah, I have seen buff Tato in a tiny
they've
towel.
They've made them into models as well.
Yes, tiny, sexy Tato.
Look at the package on Mr. Tato.
Yeah, he's got a big old bag of crisps on him. Ready salted. Yeah, the sexy Mr. Tato thing disturbs me a little bit.
It does disturb me. But I tell you what, you could never do that with Northern Tato.
Because he's got the body of Jason Momoa, but the head of Simon Delaney.
But there's something about it. I don't think Mr. Tato Northern could pull this off.
No, Free Stato. Oh no, we're the Free Stato.
We're the Free Stato.
The sexy North of Ireland Tato man.
I'm going to even check if such a thing exists.
He's got the kind of Frank Carson head.
Mm-hmm.
You imagine he sounds like a ha.
Yeah, exactly like that. I don't think this will exist.
No, there is, but you should check out, there is a surprising amount of erotic Guinness art. And a lot of them is just sort of people taking photos of Guinness with their sexy wives or girlfriends.
I think a pint of Guinness just sitting there in front of me is sexy enough.
Yeah, you're a simple woman with simple pleasures.
And simple smells.
And you smell very simply. And you appreciate the finer things in life. Why you don't have to make everything sexy.
We don't need to be, no.
A toucan. That's all you need.
That's a toucan.
All I need is a little toucan.
Yeah.
Opening up a bottle of Guinness.
A bottle of Guinness, and that'll do me.
That'll do me now. Maybe with the shamrock on the top, which you could argue looks like boobs or a bum.
Yeah, you could.
Connected.
If you believe.
If you believe it's strong enough.
Exactly.
Well, if you've got any erotic Guinness art, please do send them in to thelovelyshowpodcast@gmail.com. That's all we have for this week. The bonuses are back, baby.
Yes.
This week on the bonus, we are going to be running through our favourite terrible Irish songs.
Incredible.
Yeah. We dipped our toe into it.
We did last
week with Seamus Moore, the Who Run Tour. With his amazing song, Flutered on the Moon. Mm-hmm. And I've got some nice choice cuts for you this week, Justine.
Oh, I'm excited.
Some of my favourite ones. All right, guys, you've been lovely.
We'll talk to you.
We'll see you next week. Lig.
Wonderful, aren't they? So talented. They'd make you sick.
This show is part of the HeadStuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with HeadStuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.
How many discounts does USAA Auto Insurance offer? Too many to say here. Multi-vehicle discount, safe driver discount, new vehicle discount, storage discount, legacy.
How many discounts will you stack up? Tap the banner or visit USAA.com/auto discounts. Restrictions apply.